Alongside the head coach of the Lady Flames basketball team, my name is Nick Pierce, checking in here with the Lady Flames as they prepare for their third trip to Israel. That's coming up here real soon. And, Coach, this will be the third time you've been on this trip, but obviously it's new for a lot of the team members. Is it just as exciting for you this time as it was the previous two?
No doubt. It's always exciting to go to the Holy Land or the homeland, and just to see and dig a little deeper and observe some things and just grow in that culture.
And the NCAA allows you to do this every 4 years. That's got to be a growing experience for you and for your team, and kind of a bonding time too, doesn't it?
Yeah, we will have 12 days there together, and it is opportunities. We'll be in close quarters and traveling on buses and things like that in a continuous daily activities. And while we're at the university and daily activity, we got different classes and we're separated. But now this time we're going to really grow. It'll be a bonding time, but it's just a great opportunity to be involved, and you read about, you see things about the Holy Land, and you read about life of Jesus, and just to have that opportunity to develop and grow in those areas there of seeing and actually walking where Jesus walked. It's just amazing.
Now, I mentioned this is the third trip for you to Israel. I'm a guy that I like to watch movies that I've seen over again with people that have not seen them, especially comedies, and I like to watch their reaction when they get to a funny part. Is that kind of like how this is for you? You've seen a lot of this stuff, but you like to see everyone else's reaction when they see it for the first time?
Yeah, you hit right on it. When we go to the Sea of Galilee and you read about all the stories of the fishermen, and you get there and you actually see there's fish everywhere. And just to watch how our student athletes or our players react to throwing a piece of bread over the boat and seeing about 5 catfish come up to eat that, and to see those experiences like the Jordan River. We have an opportunity, those that want to be baptized in the Jordan River. It's just amazing to see, their faith come alive and for it to really grow. And just to step back, another one that stands out in my mind, I love the Mount of Olives, and to be standing on the Mount of Olives and looking at the eastern gate and then actually looking over the walls and seeing the Dome of the Rock and what that means, and looking down in the valley and you see a clump of trees, and that's the Garden of Gethsemane, and seeing how the girls react and they see how this big world is sort of shrunk, that they can see all that from one area. Or the Masada, and it's actually a movie, and to understand the history through this fortress Masada and the Israelites and just their history there is amazing. I would encourage everybody to go see that movie.
Well, I understand that you're going to be playing in some games as well. Your team will. Last time, I think it was the Friendship Tournament or the Friendship Games. This time, not a tournament setting, but kind of give us an idea of what kind of competition your team will be up against, and what do you hope to get accomplished in those games?
Well, first of all, this is sort of every year has been unique. In this particular year, LU Send here at Liberty has helped us out a lot and helped organizing this trip. We're very appreciative to them and our administration supporting us to go through this educational experience. Specifically with games, because we want to build relationships and be involved in their community. A door is open at Nazareth, and that rarely happens. And because of our previous relationships, we will be going to the Nazareth area and working with, I'm going to assume it's the YMCA there, which is a pretty famous YMCA. If you follow Jimmy Carter and the past history there. But to work with some of their youth in the community service, some clinics, and then actually play against some of the Palestinians and the teams there. After that, we have had a lot of support from their national federation there, and we will have some games in Jerusalem, and again, a community service there, working with them. And then as we end, the tour will be in Tel Aviv and playing a little higher level competition there. There'll be some professional coaches and with their professional teams. So we may get 4 games in, and then we've actually had one day that we'll be working out at the Dead Sea in a real nice gym and resort type of area there. So we'll get some basketball in there, but it's just a great opportunity for them to grow in so many areas and mix in a little bit of basketball. It's like a full meal. Come on, you got an appetizer, you got the real
main course,
yeah, entree and some
side
dessert.
salad.
Yeah, you got it all.
Now, when you coach in games like that, do you run sets, or what do you? How do you coach? Because obviously there's no scouting report for those types of games.
Right. It's more about us and taking these 10 extra days that we can use to develop some fundamentals with our team. To answer your questions, we got really 3 different offenses, and 2 of them are sets, and you read. And the other one is a continuity, and you got to read, and everybody's playing every position there. So it's a combination of sets and read and react type of offenses. And above all, it just helps us jump forward with a lot of opportunities to develop our team, because of we've lost several to graduation. And we got 4 freshmen coming in, and to help them get ahead and just physically develop, as well as to develop an understanding of what we're trying to do with our sets and our offenses. And it's a great opportunity for them.
Yeah, sounds like a fun trip with a lot of things going on there in just a span of 12 days. It's a lot to cram in, really. But last thing, what are you going to do on that long flight over there? What have you got planned?
Well, going over, it's real late at night, so I'll probably watch a few movies and fall asleep.
Sleep on a plane well?
Yeah, pretty good, and even before we get to the plane, we're taking an Amtrak train up there, so that's sort of a new experience for a lot of players, and they've been told to bring some games along, so we're probably going to be playing some Uno and some other things like that throughout the trip.
Coach, appreciate the time. Safe travels to you. Enjoy Israel.
Thank you.
That's the head coach of the Lady Flames, Kerry Green. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.